A roundtable discussion organized by the Economic Research Institute for ASEAN and East Asia or AREA brings experts and journalists in the region to discuss challenges for ASEAN as the regional bloc will be under global spotlight again in November. The next East Asia Summit in Bangkok can probably be a test of two superpowers, China and the US, as they are battling over trade war for nearly 2 years. This tension brings the world into growing trade protectionism, anti-globalization, and rising nationalism. The role of Thailand as chair of ASEAN will be more highlighted by this circumstance, but it can also be a great opportunity for the country, according to Kavi Jongkit-Thaworn, an expert on ASEAN.
There are many aspects that we have to look at this upcoming 35th ASEAN Summit and also East Asia Summit. Of course, everybody is waiting whether President Trump will come to attend various ASEAN-related meetings or not. If he comes, it will be great because ASEAN leader would like to meet President Trump and exchange view with him on various issues on Indo-Pacific, which ASEAN already come out on trade issue, even though they know that he like to do much more bilateral trade transaction. And also the most important also, if Trump come, if can promote ASEAN US relation, which is very important. You have to notice one thing. Even though President Trump tried to destroy legacy of President Obama on various issues, on TPP, on the Iraq nuclear deals, on climate change. But one thing President Trump has not yet done, that is to destroy Obama policy toward ASEAN. The only thing that he has not yet done has been to appoint ambassador in various countries, including the ASEAN ambassador in Jakarta. So we have to watch. If Trump could not make it this time in Bangkok, it will be a big loss for America because it will weaken American position in the region amid the trade war. You know, actually, United States need ASEAN support at the moment, at this crucial time. If Trump could not come, it will be a big loss for America because Chinese leader will always come to ASEAN meeting. I have to remind you, Chinese leader have never missed even one summit since they established relation with ASEAN 28 years ago.
Right arm over left arm. ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific, which is adopted by 10 leaders, shows a common ground in dealing with external partners in the region. The outlook is seen as one clear success of ASEAN Summit in June this year. President of AREA acknowledges that this is a remarkable move of ASEAN as the outlook put emphasis on ASEAN centrality, which is significant in this global context.
The area had studied the stock take for 50 years since the establishment of the ASEAN, and now I'm confident ASEAN centrality is a kind of the achievement of collective leadership in this region for the common prosperity. That is very important, not only for ASEAN. The prosperity in East Asia, ASEAN centrality is a core asset. But in order to make ASEAN centrality more realistic, ASEAN one voice. ASEAN centrality is always strengthened to face the crisis. After the Cold War, after the Asian financial crisis, after the Lehman shock, always ASEAN faces this kind of difficult situation. ASEAN centrality will be strengthened and materialized. that this year, after the financial crisis, that was happened in Thailand. But this year, the trade war between United States and China, Thailand took a remarkable achievement. Outlook on Asia in the Pacific is really verification of the materialization of ASEAN centrality. I'm very proud of Thai's successful chairmanship, and also I'm looking forward to the coming ASEAN summit, RCEP. I hope materialized. That is everybody. The prosperity for East Asia region, the crystal materialization of ASEAN centrality is materialization RCEP, and this will be support a strong message for the multilateral trade system, and RCEP is not a block. That is open. ASEAN centrality, why so respected? That is open, welcome everybody to join and to create the prosperity, basis of prosperity of this region, not so big powers. That is value.
ASEAN as a community originated as a regional cooperation during Cold War 52 years ago. During this time of regional tension, especially in the Korean Peninsula, a South Korean journalist views ASEAN essential as a bridge between North and South Korea.
It is very rare communities in the world like ASEAN. ASEAN consists of 10 countries. All the countries keen to North Korea at the same time with South Korea. That means we have to be close more and more with these areas to be a friend with North Korea for South Koreans. It's like a triangle. We want to be a friend, North Korea and South Korea, but we can get help from the ASEAN countries. Yeah, that is the point.
As a community of more than 640 population and the fifth largest economy, ASEAN centrality will probably be tested again in November. Natha Gomonwadin, Thai PBS World reports.